Hello everybody, this is going to be a video similar to a status update since I hadn't made one in a while and a lot of cubes and stuff has happened or came or made since last video in a couple weeks. So let's get to it. The Maru 4x4, I ended up getting one, and I have to say it is pretty good. It almost lives up to the hype I've heard about it. I've had this now for almost a month, and it is pretty good. I've beaten my personal best and personal best average with it, but there's a problem with it. This cube, the core can get out of alignment, and I've seen this other places on YouTube. I've seen 3 people who either have or had the same problem that I do, and where the core gets out of alignment, like on a VCube 6, where the screw is supposed to be in the middle of the 4 centers, but it ends up like somewhere over here, and it gets out of alignment. So I have about a week and a half to decide whether I want to return it. I think I'm leaning towards keeping it, since I think it can be completely fixed or mostly fixed by tensioning and lubricating. I lubed this with Jigaloo and the Maru lube, and I have tightened the screws a quarter turn, and now it doesn't get out of alignment as much, but it still can get out of alignment. And it usually gets out of alignment when I'm scrambling, especially when I do like just an inner slice to an unassigned scramble. So I usually just scramble it by hand. So Maru 4x4 comes with the stand and lube. The lube is awesome, except for the fact that it comes half empty. So otherwise it's an awesome lube. Okay, next thing is I removed the tiles from my QJ 4x4 and put them on my Type C, or my Mini C. And it looks awesome and it feels awesome. So this is just a random thing I did, because 4x4 tiles fit mini 3x3s, so awesome. I now have a tiled 3x3, and I put the QJ logo in the middle. Not sure if you can see that, QJ. Okay, next things, I was chatting with the King Cuber, and he recommended a couple, well, he told me about a couple hybrids. So these are the 2 hybrids I made. So hybrids of Cube for You DIY and the Type C. So this is the Cube for You DIY core with Cube for You DIY corners, and I put the Type C edges in. This thing is really good. Like, it's really fast. This might be my main speed cube, but the colors don't match since the Type C has like the DIY color scheme and the Cube for You has a bright color scheme. So I may change the stickers so that they are the same, but for right now I'm just gonna keep it all checkerboardy, which is cool. So Cube for You with Type C edges is a nice hybrid, and this is the Type C with the Cube for You edges. It's not as good. The Cube for You edges sort of slow down the cube, but that's kind of nice. It gives a nice feeling, similar to a Ghost Hand 1. It's like a cross between, well, obviously a Type C and a Cube for You, which is a nice cross, but it's not as fast as the Cube for You with the Type-C edges. Next thing, I made a CubeSmith order, and I got a whole bunch of stickers. I won't go into what I got. But what I did with my QJ 4x4 that was detiled was I made a 4x4 Super Cube. These stickers from CubeSmith are pretty new, and they are pretty nice. They're this is the QJ 4x4, so this is Super Cube with arrows. There we go. The blue is kind of dark, but it's not too bad. It's brighter on camera, but that's basically how dark it is. Like in the yeah, it's pretty dark normally. So 4x4 Super Cube, pretty nice. I figured out how to solve it all by myself, which is good for me. And I think my personal best is 3 minutes and 51 seconds, but I don't really plan to practice this much. It's just a fun thing to solve every once in a while. Another sticker mod I've made is a shepherd's cube. I made this out of just a dollar store black 3x3 that I've had for almost, I think, a year now, and it's just been sitting on my shelf of cubes and done nothing with it. It's not really a good cube, as you can see, but I don't plan to speed solve the shepherd's cube or I don't plan to speed solve the shepherd's cube, so I don't really care that much. Although both times I've solved this shepherd's cube, it has popped on me. So I'm not sure if I actually solved it or I just took out the corner, rotated it. But yeah, the shepherd's cube, pretty nice cube, pretty challenging cube if you want a mind-boggling puzzle. It's not too hard after you get used to it, but the arrows can really mess you up. So the shepherd's cube, 3x3 mod. Next cube I stickered is I bought a Reuben King cube set from CubeSmith and made a TriCube with it. I'm not sure if you would call this a Reuben King cube, because I've seen some Reuben King cubes with 4 colors, like around the corner. So like from here around would be 1 color, and then there's 4 colors. This has all 6 colors. The opposite sides are the same. I've seen in different places this called the TriCube, so that's what I'm going to call it for now. If you would like a tutorial on how to solve this, I'd be very willing to make it. I figured out a pretty good method, and I really like solving this cube. Having the sticker mod, it makes you want to turn it this way, like diagonally. So it's a fun sticker mod, and I'd recommend making it. This was made out of my textured cube, my first cube, and it had textured tiles on it, which I don't know why I ever put those on, but now it's a TriCube. And next, I also ordered maze cube stickers and made a maze cube out of my 3x3, which had smooth tiles on it. And the maze cube is a very confusing puzzle. I'd say it's harder than the shepherd's cube because unless you memorize every single side and every single position, then it will be really hard to remember the solve state. I've actually not solved this yet. I've attempted it twice, but once I've gotten to the last layer, I've completely messed up because this centerpiece, only one centerpiece was turned 90 degrees, which on any supercube, or just like this supercube or normal supercube, that would be an impossible case, but on here it's not. and I think it's also not impossible on the Shepherd's Cube too. So, the maze cube. And to know what the solve position is, I have made a 3D maze cube out of paper. I made this design on my computer in a drawing program, and so this is the maze cube. Let me find the same side. There we go. There we go. So this will tell me what the solved state is, so I can just use this as a reference. And there we go. If you would like to make one of these, I can put the PDF from my computer onto my website, and you can download the link and print this out and then tape it into a 3D cube if you would like. So if you would like this for your own maze cube, just please put it in a comment or a personal message or even a video response if you want to. And I will put this on my website so you guys can download it to help you solve your maze cube. Wow, it got brighter. So, I think that's all I have to say. I'm not going to talk about anything else, just new puzzles that you guys haven't seen yet. So, thank you for watching. Sorry this is a little long, thanks to the non-partner limit. I can make videos this long. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and keep cubing.